Today, I'll be sharing with you 7 days plan on how to effectively manage your anxiety. And this 7 days plan can then become your long-term anxiety management plan. Hi, my name is Dr. Idara Iyang. I am a general practitioner and a mental health coach. We help people that are dealing with mental health issues like anxiety, stress, and depression so that they'll be able to live a productive and fulfilling life in every aspect of their lives. So if you're interested in this, you can click on the link in the description below to book a free one-on-one consultation with us, and we'll get back to you. All right, so what is a 7 days plan on how to deal with anxiety? For the day one, it's very, very important that you identify what anxiety is and what your triggers are. Anxiety is the body's way of responding to stress. Now, everybody has stress and everybody has had to deal with stress. It's not the fact that you're having stress that is causing the anxiety. It's the prolonged stress response, even when the trigger is no longer there, that is called anxiety. And this is as a result of your nervous system, particularly your sympathetic nervous system. So if you can figure out how to trigger your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the calming part of your nervous system, then you'll be able to deal with anxiety more effectively. So it's important for you to identify if you have anxiety and what your triggers are, and then how your body responds when you feel anxious. Because some people respond by having increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, or some people respond by having intense fear and overthinking. So you have to figure out how your body responds when you feel anxious. So what I would like for you to do, even before the beginning of today's activity, the day one activity, is to buy a journal, because you'll be using this every single day. It's a very, very powerful tool. And in that journal, you can start for day one to write. If you are actually someone that has anxiety, write it down, and then try and figure out what triggers it, what happens right before you start having that anxiety. Write out if you are anxious, write out your triggers, and write out how your body responds when you feel anxious. Now, on day two, we'll then go into some breathing technique to help you calm your nervous system. Breathing exercises have been shown to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the part of your nervous system that is responsible for calming you down. There are different breathing techniques. We have the 4-4-4 breathing technique, where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 4 seconds. And then we have the diaphragmatic breathing, where you basically breathe in into your belly and not into your chest. Of course, we all know that there is air in your chest, in your lungs, which is in your chest area, but the idea is to make you feel the rise and fall of your belly while you're breathing in and out, and not the rise and fall of your chest while you're breathing in and out. If you want to see this technique and you want to learn more about this technique, you can click on this video that I did about it. I'll link it to the screen of this video. So what you can do is, in that journal, plan several, maybe 2 breathing techniques. One could be in the morning, another one could be in the evening, and also another one could be in the afternoon. But I would like you to write it in your journal and put day and time stamps. And then when you do the breathing exercises, I would like for you to come back to that journal and then write down how you felt before, during, and after, and if you felt it was very difficult or not. Now, on day 3, we are focusing on controlling negative thoughts. This is done through grounding exercises. Grounding exercises help to break the circle of anxious thoughts going through your mind and then bringing you back into your present situation. It's called grounding exercises. Now, there are several types of grounding exercises. It's a lot, and I don't want this video to be too long, but you can click on the video. I'm going to also link to this video, and then go and watch some grounding exercises that you can do. One very popular one is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique, where you name 5 things that your eyes can see, 4 things that your body can feel, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and then 1 thing that you can taste. This is very, very effective in calming your mind and bringing you back to your present moment. And then on day 4, you practice mindfulness. There are several mindfulness techniques that you can do, and I have made a video about that as well. You can go to my channel to watch it, and I'm also going to link it to this video as well. These mindfulness techniques help to bring your mind back from those anxious thoughts to your present moment without any form of judgments. One mindfulness technique is called mindfulness breathing, where you sit in a relaxed position and then you breathe in and out. While you're breathing in and out, you concentrate on those breaths and how those breaths make you feel. And then you basically follow in your mind those breaths as it's going in and then as it's going out. And then on day 5 is building a good support system. This is very, very effective. We cannot do this alone. You cannot do life generally alone. So it's very, very, very helpful if you have someone that is there to support you. It could be your friend, it could be your brother or sister, sibling, a parent, it could be a co-worker. Building a good support system is very, very effective in helping you manage your anxiety. So I wanted to reach out to that friend, reach out to that sister, reach out to that mother, and then talk to them about your anxiety and ask them if they could be your support system. And then number 6, you start out by building or cultivating healthy habits to manage your stress. This is so important. Number 1, you have to start a healthy eating plan. Cut out the junk, cut out the sugar, eat fruit, eat vegetables, choose healthy meals to eat. The meals you eat really, really does affect your system, affect your mood. So it's very, very important to choose meals that is actually nutritious to the body. Then number 2, commit to 20 to 30 minutes of exercise. You don't have to do this every day. It could be 4 days in a week or 5 days in a week, but commit to it. Write it down in your journal and then commit to doing this every day that you have decided to do it. And then number 3, commit to a healthy sleeping routine. Don't go on your bed until you're ready to sleep. Don't read books or watch movie on your bed. Don't exercise right before sleeping. Don't eat right before sleeping. It's very, very important to cultivate good sleeping routine. Now on day 7, I want you to sit down in the morning and then clap for yourself. Celebrate the wins of the past 6 days, the things that you have achieved in the past 6 days. Now, on this day 7, it's the day that you're actually going to sit down with that journal and then write a plan for long-term anxiety management using all of the strategies that we've learned from day 1 to day 6. It will include mindfulness techniques, breathing techniques, grounding techniques, healthy habits like the food you eat and exercise. Then you write down the things you're going to do on Monday with that time stamp. And then in the morning, in the afternoon, and the evening with timestamps, write out that plan that you would like to inculcate into your life in the long run based on all the strategies I've shared with you to do from day 1 to day 6. For example, you have a meal plan. You decide you're not going to eat any sugar, you're not going to eat any cake, and then you go to your fridge, you cut out anything that is junk, and then you go to the supermarket and buy fruit, vegetables, protein. And then in your journal, you write it down that you're only going to eat healthy food. And then also in your journal, you can be like, in the morning from 5 to 5:30 a.m., I am exercising. And then I'll take 5 minutes after that to do mindful breathing. And then in the afternoon, during your lunch break, I'm eating something healthy. And then I'm going to take 5 minutes to practice diaphragmatic breathing or grounding exercises. And then in the evening, you come back home and then you eat something healthy as well. And then you take 5 minutes to do some more grounding exercises or some more breathing exercises or even mindfulness exercises. And each of these exercises will have a timestamp to it. And then in that journal, you write out how those exercises made you feel, even before you did it, after you did it, and while you were doing it. If you encountered any challenges, you write it down. Write down your feelings and your thoughts about each of these activities and then stick to it in the long run. This has been shown to be very, very effective in managing anxiety in the long run. Also, something that some people do is they write something called self-care commitment letter to myself. So it's like you writing down that you're committing to taking care of yourself by ensuring that you stick to the plans that you have written in your journal. Doing this have shown to be very effective in managing anxiety in a number of people, and I believe that this is going to be effective in managing anxiety in your life as well. Like I said, if you need professional help, don't be afraid or shy to go to a psychiatrist or a mental health coach or a therapist in your area. But if you also feel like you would like to work with us, you can click on the link in the description below and book a free consultation service with us. Thank you very much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and comment. If you feel like there's a friend of yours that needs to watch this video, you can also share with them. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.